Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you might have noticed, there's no introduction. This video is not craft or crochet related, so if this does not interest you, then obviously feel free to bypass it. My next video will be of my Christmas gift hauls, which everybody's requested to see. So today is something completely unrelated, but it does affect my hometown. I'm from a little town, it's a market town called Bury St Edmunds, which is in Suffolk in the UK. We've had a serviceman go missing from our town, completely vanished, and I just want to get word out there because I've got a lot of viewers that subscribe to me that do live all across the UK, and you just never know, somebody somewhere might know someone that knows something. You just never know. So that's the reason I'm doing this. I want to be very clear, I am not monetising this video. I'm not doing it to make myself look good or anything else like that. I am doing it just to get word out there, because social media is the strongest thing we have, and I can reach people right across the country where perhaps I couldn't if I was just talking to somebody on the street. So that's why I'm doing this. So to be very clear, I am not monetising this video, and I am not doing this to make myself look good. I'm doing this in the hope that it might help the family. So the young man that's gone missing, his name is Corrie. He's 23 years old, and that is what Corrie looks like. This is one of the last shots of Corrie. When he was eating his food, and that's taken outside the Grapes pub. I'll go into the more details in a second. So this is one of the missing posters. There is another one which has there is a £50,000 reward that's been put up by a business couple from my town, with some phone numbers, with mobile phone numbers that the family are manning, because the police just don't have the manpower or the finances to do a lot of the things that's needed to be done. The family have had a Just Giving page started, and they aim to raise £50,000. They hit that in a matter of days, and as I understand it, that is now closed for the moment. So they will be employing people to help on the search, that are professionals, to look at a lot of information that's come in through, particularly through Facebook, but also other social medias, so that they can collate all the information. Now, so these private investigators will be collating the information, and then obviously if anything significant, will then pass it on to the police. So this is still a police investigation, but that's just kind of where things are at, as I understand it at the moment. So I'm going to read basically a little bit about Corrie, just the basic details and the timeline of events. And you can find this on the Find Corrie website, and I will link that down in the description. There is also a Facebook group which his mum and family regularly post in with any updates, things that they need for support and stuff like that. So I'll link those down below. So if you want to know more, if you want to look at CCTV footage, stuff like that, you can find them on the website and on the Facebook group. I'm not going to show the CCTV footage on my channel, because obviously I do not own the copyright, and I don't want to get copyright strike on my channel. So that's the reason why I won't show it on here. I will put pictures of the posters up at the end, because they're in the public domain, so that's slightly different. But so if you want to look at CCTV footage, then I urge you to go to the website or the Facebook group. So I hope that's okay. Okay, so Corrie was last seen on the 24th of September at 3:25 AM in Brent Grosvenor Street in Bury St Edmunds. Corrie is a 23-year-old man from Fife in Scotland. For the last 3 years, Corrie has been posted to RAF Honington, which is 10 miles north of Bury St Edmunds. Corrie is a senior aircraft man in the RAF Regimental Gunners 2 Squadron Sea Flight, and he is a team medic. He's described as 5'10" tall, medium build with light brown hair, short at the sides and longer on the top. And he is the middle child with 2 brothers, one of which is 21 and one is 25. The boys have all lived in Fife all their lives, residing in Dunfermline with their mother Nicola and stepfather. Corrie is a young man living life to the fullest. He's everybody's friend and finds himself in people's hearts without even trying. The love of Corrie's life is Luelle, a 7-month-old pug cross French bulldog who was left in Corrie's bedroom on base and has since been cared for by 2 Squadron and is now at home with Corrie's family. And that's one of the reasons why they believe that Corrie did not go. It's not Corrie's not, just to be clear, as it doesn't actually say this on the website on the first page. Corrie is not being classed as being AWOL. He was in a happy place. He had his puppy in his room, which obviously was left over the weekend. The puppy is fine, so any of you are into animal rights, the puppy's fine. Obviously, he didn't anticipate going missing. He's not believed to have gone missing under his own steam, if that makes sense. So, timeline of events are as follows. On Friday the 23rd of September, he drove from Bury St Edmunds for a night out with friends. He was wearing a distinctive pink Ralph Lauren shirt, white trousers and brown Timberland boots. On Saturday the 24th of September, Corrie separated from his friends in the early hours of Saturday after leaving Flex nightclub in St Andrew Street South. This is all in Bury St Edmunds, so if I just say road names, it's all Bury St Edmunds. He got takeaway food from his regular place, which is Pizza Mamma Mia, on St Andrew Street North, where he seemed happy and played rock, paper, scissors with a stranger. At 1:20 a.m, he passed a CCTV camera at which is opposite the Grapes pub on Bentgrove Street and St Andrew Street. The Grapes pub, for those of you that don't know, Bury St Edmunds, is actually on a corner, and that's why it says 2 street names. CCTV footage of him eating his food as he passed this camera was later released by Suffolk Police. He took a nap for around 2 hours in the doorway to Hughes Electrical Store in Bentgrove Street and St John Street Junction, which is literally about 3 or 4 shops down from the pub that we've just mentioned. So this is the picture of Corrie as he was eating his food, and that's outside the Grapes pub. So that's one of the last shots, but it's not the actual last time he was seen. At 3:08 a.m, Corrie responded to a message from a friend, forwarding an image to them from his phone. This is the last time his mobile phone was used. At 3:24 a.m, he got up from the doorway and headed past the junction of St John Street and down a pathway towards Cornhill Walk. Cornhill Walk is a shopping precinct which has now been shut since all this happened. It had been going downhill for a while anyway, but and they do have CCTV cameras that face towards the door, and the horseshoe is just before that area on the opposite side of the road. At 3:25 a.m, Corrie turned right into a loading refuge collection area behind Greg's shop. This is the last confirmed sighting of Corrie, and he was never seen leaving this loading area on camera. The horseshoe isn't covered by, that area is known as the horseshoe locally. It's not covered by CCTV cameras, but it is impossible to actually leave the horseshoe without being caught on CCTV. Cameras were checked right up until 4 p.m. On the Saturday, and Corrie was not seen leaving that area whatsoever. Between 3:24 a.m. to around 4:30 a.m, police were able to trace Corrie's mobile phone from Bury to the Barton Mills area near Mildenhall at a speed only a vehicle could travel at. His phone was not used after this, and it has never been found. The timings of the movement of the phone matched that of a bin lorry known to have travelled between these towns at that time. The bin lorry was seized, but the phone was not found. On Sunday the 25th of September, no information about Corrie's whereabouts is known during this time. On Monday the 26th of September, Corrie is reported missing in the afternoon after he does not turn up for duty at RAF Honington. On Tuesday the 27th of September, At 4:10 a.m, police make their first media appeal for information, releasing his image to the public. And there is a footnote. It says, due to lack of resources within Suffolk Police, phones will be answered by Corrie's family and trusted close friends, and that will be the mobile phone numbers that I've referred to, and I will put those up at the end of this video. So I'm not going to go into a huge amount more detail than that, other than to say you cannot leave that horseshoe area without being seen. So his mother has, Nicola, has been very clear that there is only 3 ways Corrie could have left that area. One was on foot, but he's never seen on CCTV camera, so that's very unlikely. Number 2 is in a vehicle. There were some cars parked there. I think most of the owners have come forward. I'm not sure if it's all of them, but like I say, all the information will be on the website. Because everything's moving at such a fast pace. And obviously, the third way could have been possibly the bin lorry, but the bin lorries are weighed, and it was deemed that it was impossible for Corrie to be inside the bins that were being emptied, or the bin lorry itself. So he literally just walks into that area. There is a CCTV shot where he looks across, walks there. He's staggering about a bit because, you know, early hours of the morning he's been drinking. And that's it, he vanishes. So things like that just don't happen where I'm from. You know, people go missing, but people are always found. It is out of character. He is a very friendly man, from what his mother has said. We don't know what's happened to him, whether something untoward has happened, or we just don't know. But it's been over 3 months, and I know his family are getting pretty desperate. His girlfriend has just announced yesterday that she is pregnant with his child and has just had her first scan. So obviously everybody's desperate to find him and get him home. So we don't know what's happened. So I'm going to put a copy of this poster and the newer reward poster that's got the £50,000 reward and the phone numbers that you can ring if you have any information. So if you do know anything, or you know somebody that knows something, please get them to ring one of the mobile numbers that will be at the end of this video. It's really important that he's found. We don't want him to be another one of these mysteries where a young man goes missing and nothing's heard of him again. So that's it. Sorry it was a bit of a serious video for those that you have watched, but I just felt that it was something important, as this guy is from my hometown, and if it had been me, I would hope that somebody would do the same and, you know, get word out there and, you know, try and find me. So that's why I'm doing this. And so just to be clear, I'm not monetising this. I'm not doing this to make myself look good. I just want to get word out there for you guys who aren't from my area, that perhaps haven't seen the local news and maybe missed it. There has been on national news in the UK a couple of times, but you may have missed it on that particular day and not even be aware that he's missing. So that's it. If you are from wherever you're from, but particularly if you're from the UK, please do spread the word about him. You can get, you know, like go on the website and stuff and get more information. I don't know if you can request posters or not, so I'm not going to say that you can, but please spread the word amongst your friends and your family, because it just takes that one person that might know something, we could get him home safely. So that's it for today. Just remember to stay well, stay close to your loved ones, and remember to stay true to yourself. Bye.